And check it out now. Academics, where the videos at? Where the videos at? Now, here's the video. Okay, A$AP Rocky. It's now a human rights issue. What's going on with rappers? Okay, first with 21 Savage, he's getting deported. Meek Mill, he's like Martin Luther King. Pretty much, rappers are the new face of all injustice happening in the world. Now, if you don't know, A$AP Rocky, who these days he lives in London, don't ask me why. Apparently some high-fashion jiggy shit going on over there. However, he's usually in Europe, never really in the United States. However, he's not a citizen of any European country. Now, he was actually in Sweden, and while in Sweden, there was some incident that happened with him and a couple other men, him and his crew. They eventually got into a street fight. A couple videos are floating around. It is unclear whether he was just whipping somebody's ass or kind of defend himself. A lot of people say the kids were kind of going around trying to fight with him. Regardless, he was seen on camera kind of like pushing some kids around as they were on the ground. Okay? Now, for that, he got arrested, and he's been in jail ever since. Because in Sweden, they take assault very serious. Now, it also complicates stuff that he's not a citizen of the country, so legal immigration issues plus criminal shit, never good. Anyway, here's the thing. Because there's a bunch of issues that people are bringing up today, and if you guys don't know, he launched an appeal to get out of jail, and the Swedish Supreme Court said, nah, nigga, you're gonna stay in jail. There's been people who said, yo, he's living in inhumane conditions. Listen, I got reached out and contacted directly by the people who supposedly oversee the jails over there, and they're claiming that, yo, to keep it real, we've done studies on other countries like incarceration systems and how their fucking jail cells and prisons are. Our shit is more like a U.S. goddamn college dorm. Okay, we get these niggas TV, cable, they get a menu where they can pick whatever the fuck they want to eat. They're living good. All the reports that y'all were seeing about TMZ claiming that they were having shit thrown at him, he's sleeping on a fucking piece of cardboard, he's like having a cellmate who keeps banging head on the wall, is bullshit. Malarkey. Now, here's what's also coming to bite A$AP Rocky in the ass. If you guys don't know, in 2016, A$AP Rocky most famously denounced Black Lives Matter and stated all lives matter. In fact, I'll read you his actual quote, and it's kind of changing the tide on people saying free him because there was a petition going around. A lot of people are signing it. A lot of people are saying, yo, that nigga's on his own. Okay? Now, what's really coming back to haunt him is a comment he made with the New York Times where he said, by the way, that was when the Ferguson, if you don't know, Michael Brown stuff was happening, and they were asking everybody for their fucking opinion. This is what A$AP Rocky decided to say to the New York Times. He said, I want to talk about my motherfucking lean, my best friend dying, the girls that come in and out of my life, the jiggy fashion I wear, my new inspiration in drugs. I don't want to talk about no motherfucking Ferguson and shit because I don't live over there. I live in fucking Soho and Beverly Hills. I can't relate. Now everybody's saying, yo, look at how he treated a situation where someone else is human, civil, and also probably was getting racially profiled and prejudiced, and it resulted in that kid dying. He was pretty hands-off, saying, I don't give a fuck about justice for that. I don't care about, there a growing concern of cops killing black men. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm fucking too much bitches, drinking too much lean, doing too much other shit. Now, people are coming back to say, of course, immigration problems are a big issue. Of course, other countries possibly treating people of color, especially from the United States, a certain type of way, a big fucking deal. But why the fuck would we go to bat for this nigga? Granted that when we had a situation domestically, he didn't give two fucks about that. So that's where the situation is. If you ask me, there's right on both sides. A$AP Rocky was absolutely wrong for his comment, right? However, it's kind of seeming like A$AP Rocky might be experiencing really harsh treatment for a street fight. Now, no disrespect to the people of Sweden, but customary in the United States, a street fight, you might get a fine, a citation, or you may get locked up for an hour or two, then they release you. It's a fucking pretty petty charge. Now, in Sweden, they're saying he will be detained for 2 weeks at least, and he's facing 6 years in prison. Of course, it seems a little bit heavy-handed, but of course, that's how they do stuff over there. What do y'all feel? And what do you think about this? Because a lot of people are saying, why the fuck we care about what he is going through? Specifically him. Because when it was Black Lives Matter, he was shouting all lives matter. Now he's in trouble. It's ASAP Lives Matter. You guys can comment box. Make sure you guys like them and subscribe. Where you guys fall on this whole thing? Do you think that the Sweden government and Sweden law enforcement was too harsh? Do you think that, man, ASAP Rocky need to come back to the fucking United States and stop being overseas so much with all that jiggy high fashion shit? And do you also think that some of his comments from the past has come back to haunt him? Because now some people are kind of reluctant in kind of going to bat for him because they're saying, damn, you didn't give a fuck about other issues that relate to people that look like you. We're all black. You didn't want to be in the struggle. Now you're hoping that we're in a struggle with you. You guys let me know. Get in the comment box. If you guys like and subscribe to Akademiks.